Good morning and welcome back to Meadow Grove. Today is Monday the 18th of April. Today are drilling rye in the place of what was normally planned to be oats. Just a different crop we can drill to try and see how it goes, see whether it's profitable. As always in farming, if something's there to be tried, you always need to have a think about giving it a bash. Not a massive field, so not too big a risk going forward. We shall see later in the year whether our gamble pays off. We have got the wheat field, we started drilling it, but we wanted to get the rye in today whilst we're on camera, and we can then go later and drill the wheat. And tomorrow we shall possibly be on the potatoes, getting those into the ground. It is a nice day today. It's only 6 degrees air temperature, but the ground temperature at 7, so plenty warm enough in the soil for all these crops to germinate. Go around once more around the headland. And then start on the main body of the field. And up the crooked side of the field first. We will start drilling at the far side where we came into the field, but should then be pretty straight when we get going. Hopefully it won't be too long before we can get our first hay on the farm, because I don't think the cows actually feed on the grass on Meadow Grove, so we may have to feed them hay all year round, which is not a problem because we've got 2 grass fields, so we can pretty much feed them all year on our 2 fields and still have some to sell, I think. It's drilling. By the time we've got this headland done, there's not too much to do up and down the field. It's all turned around. It's so much better with this major than the 65, which doesn't have the lock to manage to get this drilling done properly. May go on the bale trailer that we've got at the moment. But other than that, probably won't do anything until such time that we need to swap it out. Couple of rounds and the longest rows will be done. Seems to plodder a lot of seed in, so hopefully we'll get a good price for the rye once it's grown. Again, on this field, lovely views across the countryside. There is a lot of grassland right out on the horizon. These majors done a good bit of work since you last joined us on Shamrock Valley. They did travel over here. See, at the time we get, we may get another 2 rounds after this one, for the most part of the field at least. Tractor not pulling anywhere near as hard going this way. Might use the grey Fergie for rowing the hay up once we start, just to give it a run. That could be its job on the farm, even though it's not used majority of the time. Rowing up the hay or raking will be a good job just to keep it running. Doesn't do them any good to be sat not being used all the time, and it was designed to work, so finding a bit of work for it will be good, as well as using it as a shunter in the yard. Some of the tighter parts of the yard backing stuff into places. Now almost finished in the longer rows. You may actually get to see us start the wheat field the way this is going. But once we get to the top again, there will be very little of the longer rows left. Working well, this drill. Pleased that we bought it. At the end of the day, works very well indeed. May actually stay on the farm until probably 73, 74. Get plenty of time to do its thing for us. I did do a version of it with ridge markers, which probably would have been handy. But wanted to take care of the money a little bit. One more breed down the bottom, just narrow at times. And we shall soon be finished with drilling the rye. This is the last of the long rows. With this view of the tractor, you can see the fan spinning under the bonnet. Probably done with another adjuvant to help us turn, but all is fine. May have to get ourselves a set of discs again. Do the winter wheat drilling. We sold the disc when we left Ireland, but I think we may need a set come the autumn. Not a lot of work left in this field now. Every row from now getting that little bit shorter. Down we go, there we are. And now getting very short, these rows. reverse up, bring these down the same direction. Just to finish the shortest rows. Possibly now, just one more breed to bring down. We shall now put it on drilling wheat. I'll pop to the yard and just fill it up. Open the gate. Will be in the way when we come to harvest, and spraying as well probably. Tractor does need a wash, but we'll finish the drilling first. The loader tractor still needing a good service as well. We'll have to get that sorted as soon as we can. I think the loader tractor's in the yard. Get in here, get it filled up. All the tractor there in the shed. We should drop that down there. Because our loader tractor is in this corner. And as you can see clearly from the service meter, it's desperately in need of a service. Get this seed dropped into the hopper and get the next bag put on. There, I've used all of that seed. I have to have a bit of a service before too long. Should be the last bag needed for getting the wheat in, and then we can go cultivate the potato ground and get it all ready for planting. There we have it. As I say, we have got started drilling the wheat, which is the last field other than the potatoes to go into the ground. Our grass looks like it's ready for a cut as well, so that is lovely. We shall now pop in started with the wheat drilling again. As you say, we've got most of the field drilled. Away we go once more. Aeroplane's flying over somewhere, but I can't see it. There's a Hercules flies about round here from the local airbase. Not a lot left to do. When you join us again next time, we should be able to get the potato ground work down and the potatoes in the ground. Good to get an overhead shot of the tractor as well. There we go. Should nicely have this done by the middle of the afternoon, I think, so the drill can then go away until autumn. For this view as well, you can see the workings moving within the drill. For today, that is where we're going to leave you. Hope you enjoyed the trip aboard the TARDIS. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to the Summer Farmer Stakes channel and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing. Until you join us again tomorrow, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening and goodbye for now.